Hello, my Italian food fanatics. Today, we are going to make a California-style aglio e olio spaghetti. All right, so aglio e olio, as you well know, is oil and garlic, or aglio, garlic, e olio, and oil. This also comes traditionally with a little bit of hot pepper, parsley, and garlic. It doesn't have to have parsley, but most of the time it does. And breadcrumbs, typically. Okay, that's the classic version. We're going to make something a little bit different. We're going to do it the traditional way. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic in the oil. We're going to flavor the oil with the garlic. Then we're going to add in our hot pepper and our parsley stems. Then we're going to deviate a little bit from tradition because it is California, a California style. We'll add a little bit of honey to give it sweetness because I like hot and sweet. A lot of people in America do. And then we're going to add black garlic, which is a fermented garlic. It's not American, but the amalgamation of Italy and the Far East coming together is a California style, essentially. It's a mixture of everything. And let me tell you, this pasta is delicious. But before we get into the kitchen and I show you how to make it, please hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. Subscriptions cost you nothing. And ring the bell so you know when I release another video. I want you to know when I release another video. Please share with your friends. After all, sharing is caring. And leave a comment down below. We're also going to add Parmigiano-reggiano for those of you. That is a total deviation from tradition, from the cucina povera. So I just remember that. Now, let's not waste any more time. Let's get in the kitchen and make this thing. You're going to love it. All right, let's get started with our California-style aglio e olio. First, we're going to use a very high-quality spaghetti. You can tell that it is high quality because it's dull, and if you touch it with your hands, it's craggly. It feels rough. We're also going to use parsley stems. We use a fresh red pepper from my own garden, a couple of cloves of regular garlic, 3 cloves of black garlic. We use fresh parsley leaves. We're going to use Parmigiano-reggiano, and we're also going to use some honey, believe it or not. But the first thing we need to do is get a pot of water on the fire to boil, because this takes no time at all to make. Okay, while our water comes to the boil, we're going to wash and chop our parsley leaves. We're going to wash and finely chop our parsley stems. We're going to peel the garlic and smash it a little bit because it's going to be used to flavor the oil. We'll slice up our red pepper, and we're going to peel and dice this black garlic into small pieces. All right, while our water was coming to a boil, we prepped our ingredients. Now we're going to add a little bit of salt in there. If you've been following my channel, you know that it is exactly 2 teaspoons of salt per 4 cups of water. We'll now add our spaghetti in, and we haven't even started on the sauce yet. So we'll get started on the sauce and I'll get this incorporated. All right, we have our skillet on the flame. I'm going to add some of our California 100% organic extra virgin olive oil. We're going to do these, we're going to make this recipe a little bit more California, a little bit Italian, a little bit all kinds of stuff, because that's what California cuisine is. It's an amalgamation of everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to flavor this oil with our garlic. Even though we're going to add black garlic a little bit later, we're going to still flavor this oil. So this will come to a golden brown, and I will remove it. And our pasta is already on, and we make the sauce. All right, as you can see, our garlic is golden now. It's done its job. So what we're going to do is add in our parsley stems. We'll remove the garlic. And we're also going to add in our red pepper. I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit. and let them cook in there. We're not going to add our black garlic until just a little bit later, but we'll fry these up. And I've turned the heat down to pretty low. As you can see, they're just now sizzling away. I'm going to add a little bit of water in just a moment. As you can see, I've turned the heat down, and our parsley and red pepper is sizzling away just a little bit. I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of honey. Now we're going to turn the heat up. Incorporate that honey into our oil, so it's kind of a little bit hot, and it's going to have a little bit of sweetness to it, and of course our garlic is going to also add sweetness to this. And before the honey burns or anything like that, we are going to add in a little bit of water from our pasta pot. We'll add in a little water. That immediately stops any sort of cooking. All right, our pasta is ready and the heat is turned back up on our skillet. We're going to now add the pasta in. It's not completely done yet. I don't know if you can tell that from looking at the screen, but it's still slightly underdone, pardon me. It's hard to think and talk as you do all this stuff. And we're going to finish it within our oil and hot pepper and parsley stem mixture here. We're going to add a little bit of our black garlic into here. I've cut it into quarters, not all of it, just some of it. Okay, and as the water, let's test this first. All right, the pasta is literally done perfectly. We'll turn the heat off. We're going to add in a little bit of parsley. And it's time to serve it up. All right, my Italian food fanatics, you saw me dish it up at the beginning of the video. Now it's time to see how delicious this California aglio e olio, happens to be. Wow. You got to try this. I'm telling you, if you like hot and a little bit sweet, you definitely have to try this. The pasta, of course, is cooked perfectly. There's the heat from that pepper that we put in there. There's a little bit of sweetness from the honey. You can either add more or add less. About a teaspoon to a tablespoon is about right. Kind of like a little bit sweet myself. And then, of course, the black garlic. Oh, and then the oil with the garlic flavor in it already. So there's multi-dimensions of flavor in this pasta. And if you've never had the black garlic, it is delicious. This is something else. Truly California cuisine. There's no doubt about it. Anyway, I'm going to finish this bowl of pasta. Lickety split. Before I go, please hit the thumbs button, subscribe, hit the bell button so that you know when I release a video. I want you to know when I release a video. That is, if you want to know when I release a video, but I want you to. So hit the bell button so that you'll know. Subscribing doesn't cost you 10 cents. Nothing, zero. It's free. How sweet it is. Share with your friends, because after all, sharing is caring. And leave a comment down below if you have a moment. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a great day. I wish you good health, happiness, and prosperity. Thank you very much for following my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.